What's up, guys? This is the 120% world record commentary in 121.50 that I recorded on my Twitch the other day. The version you're seeing here is a highlighted version of that commentary, but if you want to see the full version, please feel free to click on my Patreon in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, a go. World domination. Hey, it worked out. I now dominate the entire world of being a fucking loser.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And not having no love life. If having no love life means world domination, then I would say I'm currently dominating the entire universe. I'm just relaxed, you know, and that's like such a, I think that's an overlooked thing, you know, it's like when you're grinding for hours and hours every day, you know, you fucking, after like the first hour or two, it gets really, monotonous is kind of the wrong word, but it's like you just kind of get into this flow, like zone, you know, and for some, it looks different for everybody, and for me in this moment, it was really just me being, not even focusing too hard on the game, more just like talking and interacting with chat, and just having presence of mind, you know, to be, because I'll say this, it's hard to interact with the chat and play a game at a high level. So if you are doing that, there is a lot of presence of mind that's there, you know, a lot of like, I talk a lot about like mental acuity, where you're like, in speedrunning, you want to have a high level of like focus and be mentally present for the moment as much as possible.
EA Sport.
And part of like talking to chat and doing that, actually, it's kind of counterintuitive, but by interacting with chat and focusing on the game, yes, it can be distracting, but on another end, it can kind of take you out of that, like, you know, almost like deadpan, like, you know, bleh, zombie, just grinding state, and helps you have a little bit more engagement, you know, when you're talking. Okay, so this wasn't like several hours into a stream like I claimed earlier. This was first try of the day. Which is another interesting thing. I think that has a lot to do with like the mental acuity thing, though. Because like my first try of the day is like, that's when you're gonna have the most focus, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, the beard was the key. I think the beard was definitely the key to me getting world record. I think that's why I haven't been getting good runs lately, honestly. Or if you're having a bad day of runs, you're always asking yourself why, you know? And I think the best runners are really inwardly focused with that thought process. And the runners that tend to burn out and peter out in their game, they focus that energy like on the outwardly on the game. Oh, the game's fucking me over a lot today. Oh, this game sucks. You know, oh, today I'm just getting fucked by the game. Which, granted, for many games that can happen, but one thing I like about Spyro 1 is that you can really be inwardly focused with your thought process and your improvement and your focus. And if things go wrong, you know, you can change something in yourself, you know, to improve it. You know, there's very few examples of like, oh, the game fucked me over, you know. Usually it's a series of events that is like of your own doing that leads you to those situations. I remember I got the GDQ submission like got accepted, and then I was like, fuck, I got to start grinding any percent again soon. And the further time got, the more that time sensitive pressure sort of was weighing on me in the back of my head, and I think that really does have a effect on how hard you try in a run. Truly. Do I do better under pressure? I mean, you know, it's an interesting question. I mean, like, I don't like to be under pressure. I like to do runs without pressure, without like, oh, I gotta get it done before this weekend because, you know, I'm going out of town or something. I don't like to have pressure like that. But I definitely noticed that when I do have a time-sensitive pressure like that, that I do end up getting good runs in the days leading up to the break, you know.
They're like all like different little knobs.
I mean, it's just the results speak for themselves, and you know, it could be coincidence, you know. And when you're really experienced in a speed run like I am, you know, I'll admit it, I'm pretty arrogant sometimes, and you know, someone shows a new strat, and I'm really quick to say stuff like, well, that doesn't even save much time anyways, or oh, that's, you know, that's only like, you know, a little bit faster and way riskier, so it's not worth doing. I'm really quick to say stuff like that, and that's me putting up an emotional barrier right there and not wanting to acknowledge that, like, hey, you know, I don't understand this. I should get this. I should learn this and accept that, you know, accept that insecurity. Because if you guys had to pick, like, which is the sexier Deo, the old Deo or the new Deo, which one would you pick? Which one's the sexiest? I like old Deo. I'll say it. You guys saying old Deo? It's cool. We're working back towards that. By the way, I got a fucking oh, spin jump.
Just barely got.
I definitely took a moment with that
Well,
spin jump. You can do it more quickly. In fact, you can actually do that jump without spinning.
Nice.
I think I talk about that in my tutorial.
Never
I got a
really
hard
put
seltzer
early
here.
birds
Where are
in
my chuggers at? I'm
my
hoping
fucking
this thing
execution
doesn't taste like
skills,
shit. It's been in the fridge for like a month.
The Dry Canyon.
This one tastes like
One bird.
it's weird. It smells like
One bad
Sprite,
bloop.
but it tastes like birthday cake. Someone told me, yeah, that's what it was. I remember someone said in my chat that during this part right here that someone was giving them trouble at work. Like one of their coworkers was being an asshole to him, and I was like, you tell me where that motherfucker is, and I will fucking kill. I will beat them up. I will give them a stern talking to and an ass fucking, and you better. Which we are going to be adding to once we're done with this shit. Baja Blast? Dude, what's the best thing to mix with Baja Blast? You're drinking cum? Oh no, that's the best thing to mix with Baja Blast is cum. Makes sense. Bad execution here. Losing time.
I think I got 'em
Like,
both.
look,
What's the-
this
it's supposed to
run
be
is
99, I
not
think,
that
going into this
fucking
level.
insane. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. Like,
Chilling.
there a lot of most major things went correctly in this run, and that's why it's as high. That's as good. Most major things went
scared to go
correctly,
to
and
the
I
gym
was
chart
playing
yet.
at a
I'm gonna get
decently
that.
high level. And that's what this run is. But in terms of this being like a god run, not even close. Like, you look at this run and it's like, bro, 120 is possible. Like, am I right or am I right? What TV do I use? It's this TV over here to my left. This one. It's a Sony Trinitron. I think it's the 14-inch. This is like the slightly, here, I'll show you. This is like the slightly smaller Trinitron model, and then the one behind me is like the slightly larger one. The one behind me has more input lag, I've noticed. So, but this smaller one, this is like the one you'll see at fighting game tournaments and stuff, like Smash Bro Melee tournaments. Yeah, Trinitrons are good, but you know what? I'll say this, not every Trinitron is created equal. And, you know, like I said, these two TVs look really nice. They look like very nice Trinitrons, but the one behind me has more input delay than the one right here. It's just how it is. Like, and you don't even need a Trinitron to like figure that shit out. You can just do that on a, you know, you can have a tiny piece of shit, whatever off-brand TV that's good, you know? It doesn't matter if you have the nicest CRT with like all the component and S-video outputs. If there's input delay, then you're not gonna get the best speedrun. You have a question for Past Deo? Yeah, Past Deo. How is the run going?
Movement errors, you know.
He says small movement errors.
Pay for being a human in this level.
Yeah, I'm salty
It's a wonder
because
that someone
I'm
can
about
get
3
gods like this so
cycles behind here,
consistently.
which is really bad actually. I'm probably losing about
You literally can't make
10-ish
a-
seconds
each
on this
mistake
split.
You make it basically costs
You know,
you a cycle.
give or take a little more, and so I'm kind of jawning about that right now. Old Deo's kind of venting about it. Yeah, this is Terrace. Yep. And my parents got me a PS1 for Christmas. I didn't know what a PS1 was. I don't even know what a video game was. And, you know, they plug it in, you know, and I'm playing some of these games, and you can't distinguish, like, reality from the game. And I actually had some really scarring memories playing Crash 2. I'll never forget this.
Nothing too
So
crazy.
you want to talk about nostalgia glasses? Like, yeah, this game was like serious nostalgia glasses for me. It was like literally it was like formative shit
my
into like
God,
why
dude,
I like
hello.
video games nowadays.
I can grab these
I love this. This is like a
one
Q&A kind of commentary. I love it. Actually, that's the most important thing. Just fuck around and have fun, dude. Fuck the fancy, you know, mechanics or whatever, you know. Just have fun for
All right,
starters.
pray for me.
You're
Thank you,
cute and I'm Yo, Randy, cheers! A fucking chugger for Randy Bobani in the chat. I got like a birthday cake flavored seltzer here. Cheers, dude. I love the movement in this section. Dude, I want to like change the Brames. Dude, if you can do this, I don't know if you can do this in Audacity, but I forgot who even made that one. Did you make that one, Brames? The fucking, oh, let's go with the summoning salt music.
How many lives?
I don't know
do
if you made that one or not. If you did, I have a
I need to
request.
check on
You
that.
did. Okay, but here's my request. Change the vocals that I did there to make it go like to pitch shift like crazy. Make it go like ooh. Make it go like oh.
This guy too.
Let's fucking go.
Better safe than sorry.
That's my request. Buy a fresh seltzer.
Buy yourself some fresh
I'm
seltzer.
surprised you didn't hit me.
Hey, cheers, Lorda.
Went in the air there for a minute. See, this is just sloppy.
I reversed aged.
Sloppy.
I shaved my beard, and now I'm like, I lose
like
10
shit, you're about
years,
to get
huh?
world record here,
I
dude.
asked this earlier. I'm gonna ask you guys again because I think we have some different people here this time. Which Deo is sexier? Is it the new Deo or is it the old Deo? Cast your votes in the chat now. Everyone's saying new. Are you kidding me? Bro, everyone said
Yes,
old.
I still got
Oh,
it.
by the
Still
way, that
fast.
flop was
Oh my God.
insane. Did you see that flop? That flop is so
I've been
ballsy.
getting, like,
The fact that I went for that
surprisingly
flop,
consistent with
I'm
that.
a god. You guys all picked new Deo. Literally, you guys have no consistency whatsoever. This is classic Twitch chat. Fucking in Peacekeepers, I asked that exact same question, and I kid you not, everyone said old. Well, dude, now everyone's gonna say new. I'll tell you guys what I think. I prefer old Deo. Cinder got to see old Deo with the big beard. All right. Again, keep in mind, I know I'm on my best pace ever right now, so I'm shitting myself. I'm really trying to keep my cool here.
You thought Debbie and
Keep it. This is what I'm trying to do. Mentally speaking, I'm trying to keep my cool. So that's why I'm like kind of looking over at chat and smiling and stuff, because it's like, I'm on my face, I'm looking chill, but now look at my face. Now look at the tongue coming out. Okay, the tongue comes out. When the tongue comes out,
Huge moment in gaming history right now.
that's what I look like when it's like, oh shit.
Deo.
Take a look at this jock. This jock, pay attention to the tongue. There's the tongue. There's the tongue. And
I'm gonna do this
if you get
because I'm not
that little
confident.
flop first try and execute the rest of the route correctly, then it saves. Drum roll, please.
Literally, it was just
2
bad
seconds.
RNG from the.
And
These
between
levels are
this
no
run
crossover.
and now, I started student teaching. I quit student teaching, and I decided to become a full-time streamer / video maker.
I'll take advantage.
So,
of this moment
a lot
to
of
say
things
whatever
happened in the last
happens, I love
week.
you, and it's all good.
And no, I have not gotten any runs on this same caliber since then. Look at my face. Look at my hold on, I'm going back in the video. Look at my face here. That's the that's the face of disappointment, right? That's the oh fuck. Oh fuck, is it like, are we gonna do it? You know? That's a stressed out me right there. This is what
30 seconds ahead. All right, let's see if we can do it. I'm probably gonna go.
Let's see if we can do it.
2 shots. So please pray for me. This is not.
I have to
easy
go for the
shit.
2 shot, I said. So credit skip, you can set it up with 2 or 3 shots.
Ain't your
And I
mom.
know now at this point, and I was very wise to know this. Again, you can tell I'm running against kind of shitty splits, so it's kind of hard to tell from the splits. But I know at this point, I am very close to world record, but I don't know if it's it, you know?
Oh my god.
I bonked there.
the
Like
bonk
every
on the
bonk
board,
or
please.
every like little half-second time loss at this point really counts. Again, I don't know if I think I'm still 121 pace at this point, but I'm not sure if I'm ahead or behind world record at this point. He really said eyes.
I might start YOLOing that fireworks chest. Start just charging.
So
into it.
interesting. I'm like kind of talking about like
Why not?
little strats when you would think I should be like focusing. It's kind of a
I could use every second I can get.
it's sort of like an emotional what's the word, it's really like a disassociation really sort of technique that I'm doing there, where I'm like talking about something that doesn't have to do with how fucking scary of a moment this is right now. Like maybe I'll try this instead, you know, blah blah blah. That helps like kind of just ease my nerves to think about something else. I'm really disassociating at this point because it's such a stressful situation.
Animation, bro.
All right, here we go. I need the 2 shot, which means I need to set up really quickly on that corner. And I got so lucky that I got close enough there. Again, you should wait for 3 shots there so that you can set it up correctly.
I thought I was fucked. I thought I was getting corner fucked.
And now
for
it's
sure.
like,
Oh
now
my
I'm
God,
really-
thank God. I turned in way too
Yeah,
early there.
now, oh my god.
The game
Now that this has happened, just look at from before I attempt this. Look at the face. Just look at my face. There's the tongue, the focused tongue. And the relief, it just comes out. It's just all of everything that 8 years of grinding has led
game
up
smiled
to
upon
came
me there.
out in that
Holy
sigh.
moly.
All stress here. Look at my fucking face. All stress. all unsure. Is this it? Is it gonna pay off? I hit it, I look,
Yeah!
and then I see it. And then that's when it's just, it all comes out.
Go, baby!
Those moment, that second right there is everything as a speedrunner. It's not the pop off, it's this fucking moment. Where is it? Go back. It's right here. When I look at the fucking splits, it's this. What you're looking at right now is a fucking is my life all culminating into one moment. Unsureness, stress, issues, things that went well, things that went badly, all the fucking time I sacrificed, all of everything that my life has led up to this me looking over at my splits and wondering, did I do it? And I did it by 2 seconds. It looks like 3 seconds on the splits. It looked to me here, I think I beat my world record by 3 seconds. And this is the face.
That loot had me shaking. Oh my
Speedrunning is a
God.
drug. And like any drug, you get a high and then it disappears.
God. This might be a 121.50.
And, you know, I'm a little high right here, but the highest high that you'll ever feel is in that freeze frame right there.
I'm shitting my pants. Oh my God.
And the beautiful thing is that it all comes from hard work and dedication, and it's a drug that it's a natural drug that you create through hard work. It's not a fake, it's not a cheap high. It really isn't. You know, it's something very special, actually.
We're gonna keep going lower. We're gonna get the mid 121.
And now I'm just like relaxing after all of it, you know.
In 120%, I don't know.
But so, you know, if my pop off seems like a little broy, you know, with the you know, if it seems like that,
I like it. And dude,
it's because you can't, you know, words can't comprehend it. Words cannot comprehend how much, like, 8 years of my life revolves around this game.
That was the most nervous I was for the whole
and
not for lofty,
it all culminates in one frame.
But
one fucking frame
for that loot, and especially going into the water.
How many things in this world are like that? You know,
I thought it was about to be a saboom right there. I thought I pulled a saboom right there.
Speedrunning is one of the coolest things ever because you get to see the whole fucking emotional, the whole emotional roller coaster. And I, you know, this is what the whole commentary was about. Is I hope you guys have a better perspective on the emotional roller coaster that this run was for me. And I hope you know, especially now looking through it and especially looking at the more nuance of it, that there's no reason for me to stop now just because I have world record. There's so much to improve on, and I want to have this feeling again. I want that frame of looking over at the splits and just having it all wash over me like in that flash.
Oh, I can't hear them. I think I need to do the thing where the
I don't think there's a higher accomplishment that I've ever made in my life than that exact fucking like fraction of a second.
Iconic
so yeah. So this was the 121.50. By the way, I split early. It's a 121.50 world record commentary that you guys just watched. Really focused, like I said, on the emotional side of it, on the sort of mentality side of it. I hope this was intriguing and sort of insightful for you guys. I know a lot of you guys are gamers and speedrunners yourselves, and you know, you're exploring games in your own way, and this is what it looks like after, like I said, after 8 years of doing it. This is what it looks like, and this is what it all leads up to. If you're wondering, you know, what it looks like if you stick with it, this is what that looks like. This is one of the good moments. These moments are few and far between, but for every good moment, you know, there's a million bad ones, and there's also a million that are just like, that are just somewhere in between, you know. It's a journey. It's a whole fucking journey. And so I just want to say thank you. If you've been watching this commentary, if you're listening to me just rant about my emotions and shit like that, I want to say thank you for watching. It really means the world to me. I wouldn't be able to do this if it weren't for you. So keep fucking chugging, keep being yourself, and keep fucking changing the fucking world with video games and speedrunning for life and chuggers in the fucking chat. Let's go! Ah.